In today's episode, I want to talk about this really cool, awesome month that I've had, basically of doing basically both things, both collecting and also having fun, which is basically what the Rob Factor is all about. So stick around, and we'll talk about some really cool things. Might be a short video. We'll see how it goes. Let's get started. Hey guys, Rob here. Welcome to the show. Hi all my subscribers, how you guys doing? Good to see you. Hope you guys are having fun. Hope you guys are enjoying collecting, or actually, hopefully you're enjoying my show. So, anyways, you guys saw at the opening intro, I'm talking about this absolutely crazy cool month that I've had. And it's, especially as a collector and having fun. So it's a combination of everything. So, first thing I want to tell you guys, and I actually almost forgot about it, but this month, near the end of the month, was San Diego Comic-Con, which, so happy to hear Comic-Cons. They're coming back, which means that there's collecting, there's autographs, there's more collecting, there's more people, there's more... it just seems like life is getting back a little bit to some sort of normalcy, basically. So, but when I heard about San Diego Comic-Con, I, was on my Xbox and I was basically watching the show. And, they talked about all these movie trailers, which I'm so excited, especially the one where, and I'm hoping you guys saw it, but Wakanda Forever. Oh, man. I can't wait for that. It's going to be so good. So, and yeah, Wakanda Forever. So, anyway, but yeah, I was so excited about that. But what I was really excited about was part of it had to do with the collecting. Now, they're showing all their figurines and stuff like that. That's why I'm here over in my other collecting area. Is I got my Assassin's Creed stuff over here, and then I got my guns and my knives and prop weapons and stuff like that over here. But what I wanted to talk about, because normally I don't collect like action figures like these, not really too big into them. It's really got to pique my interest in order to do it, So when they were showing the San Diego Comic-Con, they showed a line of figurines, and I'm probably going to get this wrong because I was so excited when I heard about it. I didn't write any of this down, but I think they're 1/6 scale. And what it is the Man with No Name, or Blondie, from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. So he's an action figure, and he comes with the poncho and the hat and the gun, and everything about this thing, all the materials and everything like that, and it's made by Sideshow. So of course Sideshow, huge things. And of course, if you guys don't know, I have two Sideshow figures. I have Indiana Jones, who's actually way up here in the top, but then I also have He-Man, who's back over that way. But if you don't remember what those look like, I can show a picture of Indiana Jones over here and He-Man over there. So but yeah, so this one I'm super excited about it because I do like Clint Eastwood, and I like a lot of his movies that are really good and stuff, but one of the movies I really like is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I'm big into Old West movies, especially because it's just, there's something about there's something about the Old West that just seems really cool, but when, Clint Eastwood was doing those movies, they're just amazing and awesome, and stuff like that. And in fact, you guys probably don't know, but I can even show you here. I actually have a replica of his gun that was used in The Good and Bad, the Ugly, with the rattlesnake grips on either side. So I have that. I have his holster and all that stuff too. So, so saying I'm not interested in that or whatever, but when I heard about this figurine, and I'll even show you a picture over here, but the figurine was actually recommended and literally approved by the man himself, Clint Eastwood. He actually looked at the face sculpture and he looked at the costume on it and everything like that, and he was 100% thumbs up. So I was like, okay. But I know with Sideshow gets like, some of their stuff is really expensive. But I was shocked and amazed that it's only like $275. So, which I was like, okay, and it doesn't come out until October. But I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I gotta get this figurine because it just looks so cool. So, yeah. So there was that, and I mean, there was a bunch of other things on there, but of course, it was a lot of times about the autographs. Well, I'm still like getting autographs through GalaxyCon, because that's kind of my favorite place, and I found a couple of autographs I was very interested in, so I have some more that might be on its way eventually here. So I'll definitely keep you guys in the know about that. But then the other thing is that also this month, the new Thor movie came out. And once again, you know how I am about movies, and I'm just going to say it right now. I'm going to call upon the gods of thunder and lightning. Ooh, wow, that was loud. Okay, I'm all about no spoilers. So, I saw the movie, and I will tell you guys right now, it was not a Thor movie I was really expecting. Like, for me, it just seemed like they went a little too much humor, especially in some serious parts. So I wasn't a big fan of it. I mean, it was great to see Chris Hemsworth, as Thor. But other than that, I was just like, when I left the theater, I was like, okay, it was good, but not great, unfortunately. But can't win them all. But yeah, definitely, it's definitely worth seeing. But I don't know, for me, I'd probably even tell my friends, it's like, if you got Disney Plus, I'd wait until Disney Plus comes out, kind of thing. So, yeah, and then just all kinds of other cool things that I was looking up this weekend, for autographs and that kind of thing, and then working with my print and frame stuff and getting that stuff all taken care of too. So, but that's kind of how my week I should say, it's just how my month went. It just went by so fast, and unfortunately, it seems like these are the times when the summer rolls around that these days are just snapping by, and all of a sudden you're like, where did the year go? So, but yeah, so I just wanted to talk to you guys about that and just let you know what's going on, and especially with this crazy month. So, oh, and one other thing which I almost forgot to mention. Speaking of San Diego Comic-Con, you know what? I gotta grab these things and I'll be right back, guys. Hang on one second. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Yeah, dude, see, that's what I'm talking about, is that this whole month has just been crazy for me. So a lot of the things I just forgot or can't remember. But speaking of San Diego Comic-Con, I don't know if you guys remember, quite a while back, I was showing you a card game called Drop Mix. So this guy right here. So I still am collecting cards on these things. Like, I'm still finding packs, which is awesome. And of course, these songs on these things are just ridiculous. So I did get a new pack recently that had another, several bunch of cards in it, whatever. So, but yeah, it was just, I keep finding more cards. So it's like I can get bunches and bunches of cards, but I also really got these really cool protective sleeves on these things now. So they still like read through the reader and everything just fine. But not only did I get a new pack, but I was also, and what brought up the whole, San Diego Comic-Con, is that when this game first came out, which is quite a while back, but when this game first came out, every year they would come out with a new card that you could only get at San Diego Comic-Con. So there were only these specific cards. So if you went to the Drop Mix booth, you were able to get these cards. Well, I finally, for the longest time, have been trying to get these cards because, of course, they don't have them anymore. And, you know, a lot of times when you're trying to find these things online or whatever, people are just upcharging them like they're, you know, going through the roof. Well, the game has slowly been, you know, declining. And, of course, the cards are really not worth that much unless you're someone like me. So the first card that I had to get, I just had to because it was just, it sounded so cool, was this card right here. This is literally, and yes, that is a Megazord on there. That is literally, it's the Power Rangers. And I'm talking the original Power Rangers, the original dinosaur Power Rangers. It is the Power Rangers card, and I will tell you right now, when you put that card on there, nostalgia, nostalgia, nostalgia. I mean, it's just, you hear that iconic, you know, guitar solo. You hear the, they got the power. That, you know, the whole theme and everything. I mean, it just literally makes you just get giddy. And I as I say it and think about it, it makes me giddy. So, but yeah, dude, seriously, like, I finally found one of these cards. And, of course, as soon as I got it, I was like, I have to play it and see what it sounds like. So I started mixing it with some other stuff. I came up with some pretty weird mixes with that. So, but there was another card that I was like, I have to get this one. I have to, because it sounds like it's totally cool. And that is, of course, which actually has one of my favorite characters on it. And that is this card right here, which is the G.I. Joe card, which on the front of it, which is totally awesome, has Snake Eyes on it. So, and this plays the original theme to G.I. Joe. So, you know, it's got the, right at the beginning when you put the card down, and it's the part that maybe I shouldn't tell you. Okay, I'll tell you anyway. But when you put the card down, it immediately says Yo Joe. Like, you hear the iconic Duke yelling Yo Joe as loud as possible, and right away, I mean, it just makes you just, you pause, you stop, you just go, oh, yes. And then it does the whole, you know, the whole theme. But of course, you know, with these, you know, depending on what you put in there, so you got the little microphone, you got a couple like keyboards and drum solo and stuff like that, but it has the, you know, the whole theme to it and stuff. But there is one other card I'm still looking to try to find. I know you can find them, but some people are just literally charging like buco bucks for these things, you know. These, I was just like, I think I got them for like less than 15 bucks. But because they're San Diego Comic-Con, they're kind of a rarity. And I mean, to get two of probably my favorite cards, I'm like, okay. You know, but the other card I want to get, it's the Transformers, the original Transformers from the 80s. So, and it's got the whole theme to that too. So I was like, yeah, so I'm waiting to get that one too. So that's kind of where my month has just been going crazy with the cards, with the, you know, with the autographs, with the San Diego Comic-Con, all that stuff. So, but yeah, I just wanted to hop online and tell you guys about it, and also tell you what I thought about the Thor movie, Love and Thunder. And yeah, other than that, guys, I hope you guys are having fun out there. I hope you guys are enjoying collecting out there. I hope you guys are like watching my show, because if you do, always, like I tell you, hit those like buttons for me, because that does help. If you guys are liking the content, or you just started watching the show and you like me, or you like my content, hit that subscribe button for me, because it also does help too. So other than that, guys, once again, I appreciate all of you, all my subscribers, and any new subscribers that come in. I appreciate you guys as well. And hang out, keep checking out things, because as months go by here, especially with collecting and stuff like that, I'm going to have some other cool things that are going to pop up. I even have some pieces that are being worked at print and frame as we speak. So eventually you'll see some other cool pictures and frames and all that stuff, and probably even more autographs and stuff. So As I said, stick around and you might see some more, but other than that, guys, you have yourself a good one. Take care out there. Be safe, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye.